I want to thank the sponsor and thank the speaker for bringing this piece of legislation to the floor. I want to thank the advocates who worked tirelessly on this bill. And for my own sake, I am grateful to see this bill come to the floor because I can't do another press conference, rally, interview saying clean slate, can't wait. But on a more serious note, this bill will support the most vulnerable people here in our state. We want people to be employed, but we don't want to employ them. We want people to be housed, but we don't want to house them. We don't want people to mooch off the system, but we don't want them to get professional licenses to create gainful employment. In my hood, we say pick a struggle. My question to the people who oppose this bill is, where do you want these people to work? Where do you want these people to live? How do you want them to be productive members of society? How long should you pay for your wrongdoings? These people have been convicted of their crime. They have served their time. And honestly, 3 years makes no sense to me for a misdemeanor, and 8 years makes no sense for a felony. If you have served your time, why are we still waiting to allow people into the workforce? Why are we still waiting to allow people into housing? What more do you want them to do? This piece of legislation is supported by unions, by businesses, by labor. And we're still here debating it. It just does not make sense to me. This is what we call perpetual punishment. And so at some point, we have to do what is right here in the State Assembly. We're talking about $7.1 billion that we can be generating here in our state. We're talking about 2.3 million people and then some, because we're talking about their families that will benefit from this piece of legislation being passed. So again, I want to say thank you to the sponsor for taking her time and explaining and doing the research. I want to thank the staff for also taking their time and doing the research and making sure we do what is right here in this state. I know in my community, if I want young people, if I want people in general to not be involved in crime, I make sure we create employment for them. And that's what this bill is doing. You cannot continue to say we want to decrease crime but not increase employment. We have to do something. We can't keep complaining. So we all are not guaranteed, just because we were born in a certain neighborhood, to become legislatures. I'm fortunate to come out of Harlem and fortunate to be in a system of living on Medicaid and food stamps and public housing. Fortunate because a lot of people in my same situation did not become a legislator. They did not become a licensed social worker. The same person I grew up in a household with serves time on Rikers because of all of the things that happens in our impoverished neighborhoods. It is hard to beat. It really is hard to beat. It's hard to come out of those situations. But what we're saying is, once you have committed the crime and you've served your time, we are saying it is at some point our duty to say you can go back to work. You should be employed somewhere. You should be housed somewhere. You should be able to get a license to be a truck driver or a license to be a social worker. You should be able to do those things. You should be able to be educated in a college environment. That should be allowed. So again, it is time for us to do right by this 2.3 million people. I'm looking forward to this $7.1 billion so that we can put more money into mental health and education here in our state. Thank you.